Alrighty, folks, 1 to go signal was issued. Green light is back on. 6 laps will be the distance as Luke Johnson brings us to turn number 4, awaiting the green flag to fly. And here we go. James Hoeing in car 61 applying the pressure there in turn number 2. Right now, Johnson will hang on to the race lead. Now Chris Sayre on the back straightaway on the inside, taking over the second place position. Brock Stout in car 49 on the top shelf, trying to make a run here in 4th place position. Luke Johnson's got company. Here comes the 0-1 of Chris Sayre on the inside of the back straightaway. Chris Sayre works the bottom side of the track as they come out of turn 4. Chris Sayre will take over the race lead in the 0-1. Luke Johnson making slight contact there with the front straightaway wall. Keeps it straight, keeps going, falls back to the 5th place position. The 49 of Brock Stout now finding his way into the 2nd place position. And he'll have about 4 laps to try to catch the 0-1 of Chris Sayre. Jody Michelson now battling the 61 of Chris Hoeing for that 3rd place spot. James Hoeing in the 61 on the top side, trying to get it done. Michelson still shutting the door there in car 54. Chris Sayre getting lots of pressure from the 49 of Brock Stout. Chris Sayre hanging on to the race lead for now. Brock Stout in car 49, applying a pressure. He takes the bottom side coming out of turn 4. Side by side down the front straightaway as a white flag flies. 1 to go. Brock Stout taking over the race lead in turn 1 as they exit turn number 2. Car 49 in control of this one. Checkered flag up in the air. The 49 of Brock Stout will take this race win in heat race number 1. Chris Sayre in 2nd, Jody Michelson in 3rd, your top 3 in heat race number 1. Alrighty, folks, we'll cut them loose here in turn number 4. Dominic Havard, the 27J, will lead us around. Kyle Bertram right outside of him in the 19. 6 laps will be the distance here for heat race number 2. Here we go. Kyle Bertram in car 19 taking an early race lead. Jaden Bogue there in the 20 JR in 2nd place position. We're side by side for the 3rd place position. Michael Bogue getting his way up there in car 20. Michael Bogue taking over the 3rd place position. Kyle Bertram building on his race lead in car 19. Clear out in front of everybody on the back straightaway. Still a little slippery on that back straightaway. You see the 19 getting a little bit sideways, but keeping it straight. Kyle Bertram, your race leader. Kyle Bertram, Michael Bogue, and Jaden Bogue now slides into the infield between turns 1 and 2. Yellow flag will come out. Caution coming out for the 20 JR, Jaden Bogue. He's going to have to join the tail of the field here. Well, unfortunately, the lap counter it's not the lap counter right now. It's something with the box that runs it. I don't think we will have that working for the rest of the night. Kyle Bertram gets a green flag. We're back underway. Kyle Bertram at car 19 back out to the race lead. Michael Bogue in the second position, and Dominic Havard now comes up on the top side on the back straightaway, taking over third. Brandon Hamill now takes a slide into turn 4. He'll take over the third place position. Kyle Bertram, Michael Bogue. Brandon Hamill, your top 3. 14, that's a Jada Sanderson now battling with Dominic Havard for that 4th place position as a white flag comes out for Kyle Bertram. 1 to go. Jada Sanderson taking over that 4th place position. Kyle Bertram coming out of turn number 4 with a checkered flag in the air will pick up heat race number 2. Michael Bogue in second. Brandon Hamill in third, your top 3. B-Mods set next. Alrighty, folks, I do believe we'll give them the 1 to go signal here. So if you want to send them off, let's do so. I think come out of turn number 4, your WISSOTA Super Stocks. Ten cars, 15 laps. Garrett Gross, Matt Johnson bring us to 4. Here we go. Garrett Gross out to an early race lead. Jeremy North popping into the 3rd position here. In the 20 cars, he works the high side in car 20. Now looking to the inside, 3 wide in turn 4. Jeremy North takes a race lead on the front straightaway. Austin Arbogast now on the move at car 67 as he moves into the 3rd place position. Here comes Kip DeGroat in the 44, using the top shelf in the 4th place position. Kip DeGroat on the move. And the 3 of Corey Howard comes to life. And just like that, we have a car off the top of turn number 1. Yellow flag coming out. All righty, green flag's back out. Kip DeGroat, car 44 on the top shelf. A rocket taking over the race lead on the back straightaway. Jeremy North falling back to the 2nd place position. Kip DeGroat, your new race leader. Corey Howard on a mission in 3E as he works for that 4th place position back in 5th. Kip DeGroot, your race leader in 44 as he pulls away. Corey Elward still challenges a Y5 of Doug Van Leer for that 4th place position. Smoke rolling out of the 36Gs as he loses the pace. Corey Elward sliding into the 3rd place position. The Y5 of Doug Van Leer falls back to 4th. 36 is off the pace. Will he make his way off the racetrack? Kip DeGroot still with a big race lead. Green flag is still out, still under green. Kip DeGroot, Jeremy North, Corey Elward, your top 3. White flag for Kip DeGroot. Here he comes out of turn number 4 with a huge race lead in car 44. Kip DeGroot gets the checkered flag. Jeremy North in 2nd. Corey Elward in 3rd, your top 3. Inside of him from Dallas, South Dakota, in car 19 is Kyle Bertram. And on the front row on the outside from Miller, South Dakota, in car number 2, Brandon Hamill. And on the pole from Aberdeen, South Dakota, the 14S, it's going to be Jada Sanderson. That's how they'll line up for your Holt Ranch Street Stock A-Main feature, folks. Give them a wave as they go by. We're going to cut them loose next time by in turn number 4, your WISSOTA Street Stocks. Alrighty, folks, 12 laps, 12 cars. Jada Sanderson in the 14S brings us to turn number 4, and here we go. Three wide, make it 4 wide, going into turn number 1 on the start. The 19 of Kyle Bertram side by side with Brandon Hamill for the race lead early on the back straightaway. 3 wide, 4 wide, going into turn number 3. Here they come out of turn 4. Kyle Bertram, your race leader. Brock Stoughton, car 49, has wheeled it up to 3rd already. James Hoeing in the 2nd place position. The rest of the field battling it out. Kyle Bertram, James Hoeing, Brock Stout, your top 3.
Kyle Bertram holding on strong. James Owing in the second place spot. Brock Stout in 49 now making a challenge for the second place position. Brock Stout working that inside in car 49. James Owing hanging on to the second place spot for now. James Owing takes a loose turn in turn 4, spinning it around, coming to a stop at the top of turn 4. Good job of holding on to that. That looked like it was going a nasty direction. James Owing correcting it and hanging on in one piece.
Will unfortunately be sent to the back on the restart. Kyle Bertram, your leader, that puts Brock Stout up into the second place position. Brock Stout now has a chance to give him a little run for his money here on the restart. Kyle Bertram preferring the high side here on the restart, and car 19 will get the green flag.
Here we go.
Kyle Bertram remaining in that race lead. Now Chris Sayre giving Brock Stout a little challenge for that second place position as they run side by side into turn number 3. Brock Stout stays up high, remains in the second place position. Now he'll dive under Bertram for a challenge at the race lead. A little bumpy on the high side of turn number 1 there. Brock Stout still hanging on to that second place position. Chris Sayre right on his bumper. Jody Michelson on that 54 car running strong as he moves into the 4th place position and continues to carry on. Brock Stout still all over the rear end of that 19 of Bertram, and he's going to take a shot at the bottom here. Bertram, Stout, Sayre, your top 3. Jody Michelson in 54 has caught up to the 3rd place car. Brock Stout takes the inside on turn 2. A new race leader, the 49 of Brock Stout, takes the lead. Kyle Bertram now throws it to the bottom. He wants it back, but the momentum is on Brock's side. Kyle Bertram hanging on strong at 19, continues to work at the back of the 49 of Brock Stout. Will he have enough time to try to retake the lead? Car spinning around on the back straightaway. Jaden Bogue spins it around on the back straightaway, and the yellow flag will come out. Yellow flag out. Jaden Bogue getting turnaround on the bottom side of the back straightaway. This should make for an interesting restart as well. Brock Stout, your race leader, Kyle Bertram, Chris Sayre, Jody Michelson, and the 3 of Luke Johnson, who, by the way, started in the 9th position up there in 5th, making out the top 5. 3 laps remaining here. We'll see if Brock can hold them off. 3 laps to go as we come to turn number 4. He'll be given the green flag, and we'll finish this one out. Bertram on the bottom. We'll see what he can do. Brock Stout keeps it high. Brock Stout still out in the front lead. Brock Stout, your leader, but Kyle Bertram, Chris Sayre, your top 3. Luke Johnson now working on the back of the 54 of Jody Michelson. The race is for fourth.
And Luke Johnson getting turned around in turn 4. Hard contact between the 61 of James Hoeing and the 14 S of Jada Sanderson. Jada Sanderson trying to avoid Luke Johnson as Luke Johnson spinning around. Unfortunately catching the 61 of James Hoeing, and he will not be able to continue this one, looks like. All right, Brock Stout getting the green flag. We'll finish this one up. Kyle Bertram and Chris Sayre now battle it out for that second place position. Chris Sayre on the top shelf. Side by side as they enter turn number 3. Coming out of turn 4, we got 3 wide as Jody Michelson makes a race for second. White flags out, 1 lap to go. Bumping and banging around there is second, third, and fourth. Chris Sayre comes out on top of that one. Meanwhile, we come out of turn 4 with the checkered flag in the air. Brock Stout will pick up the feature win. Chris Sayre, Jody Michelson, your top 3. Couple cars getting collected over there in turn 4. Looks like for the most part they should all be able to drive away from that.
Brock Stout picking up tonight's A-Main feature win.